I went on holiday, you know, took a little time off of streaming, and genuinely, I thought that I was going to die on the plane home. This is one of the craziest story times I've ever told, so I really hope that you enjoy. By the way, every video that you see on this channel is streamed live on Twitch, so if you want to see these whilst they happen live, then follow my Twitch channel. Enjoy! Hi! Hello, 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 hello. It's me! MaxGG is back from the longest break I've taken from streaming in 5 years. Chat, yo. Hello, everyone. Martin Holland, thank you for the 35 months. Locking live with the 11. Thank you, thank you, thank you. 5? Yeah. I know. In January, I'll have been streaming for 5 years. One in chat if we should all die. Yeah. Hey, everyone. I just wanted to let you know that you maybe can't tell. I might look a little bit usual. But I really desperately need a haircut. Really badly. And I have a lot of hair. So much hair, in fact, that when Molly came home today from her going back to her parents for Christmas, she said, first line to me, "Wow, you've got a lot of hair, Max." So, wolf cut? Yeah, I should be getting the wolf cut in 3 days. On the 31st? Yep. Oh, Hiccup, thank you for the 9 subs. Thank you so much. Chat. Yo. Oh, wait, there's that thing. You get extra subs. Thank you, Valorant, for the 1 gifted. Apparently, if you get gifted, there's like, apparently it's like gambling. So like I don't know, I just saw someone that got gifted 20 subs and they actually got 28. So if anyone wants to high roll giving me loads of money, then go for it. Oh my fucking, wait, it worked! Wait, it worked! Wait! I got 13 subs more! What? Wait, chat, that's better than the person who I saw on Twitter. What the fuck? Oh my god, Bennett, thank you so much for the 20. Holy shit. Thank you. Oh my fucking god. Holy shit, thank you guys so much. But yeah, chat. I've got a question for you. Guys? Did you miss me? No? Oh, thanks. Josh, thank you so much for the gifted sub. Thank you. Kind of? Oh, thank you. Sorry, I haven't spoken, like, I haven't spoken in so long. My throat hurts, so I'm a little bit... Yeah. But yeah, I'm here, chat, and can I tell you something? I know you didn't miss me. I miss streaming so badly. Like, I know it sounds corny, but like, all I thought about was streaming whilst I was away. So much so that when I was falling asleep in Italy, I kept, like, waking up, like this, like, with, like, an entire fucking, detailed plan for a stream, and I would just write it down. I've written 5 stream ideas in my sleep this week. Thank you so much, Becca, with the tier 1. Thank you. It sounds like you need to get a hobby. This is my hobby, man. This is my hobby. My hobbies consist of streaming, and I've watched so many Tiny Desks this week, guys. I think I have I don't know, man. I've listened to like at least, and this sounds like a lie, at least 50 this week. Yes, Zoe, but you didn't announce it. I mean, Rue. I mean, sorry. Have you watched Billy's? I have. Oh my god, my throat hurts, man. Fuck! Saturn Live, thank you so much for the 8 months. But yeah, chat. Hi. I know a good therapist if you are looking for one. Viral tweet with 260,000 likes. You'll are getting your therapists from Sheen. One in chat if you saw it. Yeah. Yeah, because shouting is gonna help your sore throat. Bro. One word for you. Yeah. There you go. You thought I was gonna say something awesome like KYS, but instead I just said yeah. I'm not a true Xer. Let me show you a tweet. Let me show you a tweet. I bookmarked this one. Because you know Molly and I, we had a little period in our in our friendship where the only joke that we would make was about grok. I saved this one for Molly, but I forgot to show her. Yeah. Just thought I'd share it with you guys, man. That's so me. Are you guys having a Merry Xmas and a grokky New Year? I appreciate that you guys, it's been a month and you still type bunga every time I say Molly's name. Thanks. You know? What happened on the plane? Yeah, I'm gonna get into it. Sorry, I was thinking about all these tragedies, if I'm being honest. Yeah, no, oh my fucking god! 49 subs. Thanks, everyone. Guys, can somebody give me $1 million? Dude, Mr. Beast, we don't want you to recreate Squid Game. You fucking billionaire prick. No one cares. No one wants to watch poor people suffer more than you do. Stop asking people to fucking do it. Thank you for the 5. Holy shit. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah. Mr. Beast, like, holy shit, man. He doesn't, and, I couldn't even watch the, like, Beast games, whatever. I can watch it if I really want to. I mean, I'm a Prime subscriber. But, like, I don't know, man. Maybe reality TV isn't for me, but like, I just can't not reality. No, that's the right one? I don't remember. Either way, I just can't watch storylines about poor people suffering all the time, man. I can't. It's just like, not even because I'm such an empath. It's just bad. Did you see Mr. Beast was having one-sided drama with Midas? Actually sounds like a made-up sentence. Oh, man. Do you guys see Midas accused me of being in the Dream SMP? Come on, man. Mr. Beast equals hates poor people equals level 100 capitalist. Now let me give you another reason why I think he's a level 100 capitalist. In your words, maybe because he has 3 posters of Elon Musk in his personal office, man. How about that? Dude, he has that one where Elon Musk's face is split in half, like the picture of XXXTentacion, and on the left side it's Elon Musk's face, and on the right side is words like entrepreneur, successful, rich. Does that not mean he's a Trumpy? Guys, I'm gonna give you my true opinion. Irrespective of his social politics, I wouldn't be surprised if the billionaire votes right wing, man. I wouldn't be surprised. Wouldn't surprise me so much. Cody, thank you so much for the 5. Holy fuck, thank you. Seriously. Yeah, Mr. Beast. You know, he asked me to fly out to Greenville, but I told him I wouldn't be one of his Twinkie puppets. So instead, that's why I live in Brighton. It's because I didn't want to. I couldn't be asked, to be honest. I couldn't be asked. What do you guys know that J Schlatt clip that's like? Oh, hold on, I'll find it. I think I know which video it's in. Are you serious? No, Mr. Beast did not ask me to move to North Carolina. Come on. Let's not lie. Everyone... Fucking Schlatt made that video about Mr. Beast's play button. Where is it? Chad, do you know the clip I'm talking about? Where Schlatt says that Mr. Beast's friends combined look like the most normal white person you've ever met. Do you guys know it? Surely you know it. He like face apps them all together and they just... Oh, come on, I'll find it. Everyone hold. Come on. I'll fucking find it. You're hallucinating? I literally am not, you fucking piece of shit. Mr. Beast. Mr. Beast. Mr. Beast. Squid Game. Mr. Beast Squid Game. Mr. Beast Squid Game Beast Games. I love Mr. Beast. I can't find this fucking video, man. I should die, I think, actually. Yeah, I should probably die, actually. That's it. Thank you for the Prime. I'm doing all this for a 5-second gag that will get me 5 Omega lols, and then I want to put a gun into my mouth. Come on and find this fucking video, man! How can I not find this? Guy doesn't even upload. Oh, shut up. Chat, yo. I didn't find it. The video doesn't exist? Dude, shut the fuck up, man. Mr. Beast, J Schlatt. I'm googling it. I need to find this shit, man. People are calling me insane. Look, look! Because he owns the fucking play button! Look, look! He does! So you know that it's true. You know that it's true because he has it. He has Mr. Beast's play button. So it's not fake, guys. Stop saying that. Please. Yeah, I can't find it. Yeah, we should all fucking die! That's what, everyone. I've come back to streaming and we should all fucking die! Do you need help? Shut up, Lee in it! Go and watch the invention show for the 6th time. I'm in it at the end, 30 minutes into the video, and fucking Slimesicle cuts me off! Girl, calm down. Yeah, man. Guys, oh, man. Last crash out of the year. You should be neutralized. There you go, man. That's a quaint way to tell you to kill yourself. Neutralized. Yeah, like that. Do I have a Discord server? Let me just tell you a little fact about my Discord server. I grew my Twitch channel from 10,000 to 100,000 followers, and my Discord server gained maybe 200 members. If you wonder why people think that I don't have one, it's because I don't use it. Anyways, guys, about 100k on things. The people are telling me that my video is going to hit 100,000 views next week. That's what they're telling me. So thank you all. That's cool. Anyways, chat. Shall we? Shall we get into the story time? Shall we? Shall we? Shall we? Alright, so let me give you a little bit of pre-context. Actually, I'm going to give you a lot of pre-context. So, MaxGGs, many people don't know this, apparently, for some reason. You might not know, but I lived in Italy for 11 years. I'm Italian. I was born in Milan and stuff. I don't know if you know that. But if you do, that's cool. And one of the things that you do when you live in Italy, this is like the Italian lifestyle, yeah? You spend your winters skiing and your summers at the beach, and it's like very, I never did skiing when I was younger, but it's very like normal, especially to go to the beach and like have these big blocks of time where you don't do any work. It's just like, I don't know, in August, like all Italians do is sit around at the beach. And my dad was born near enough to the mountains, or one of the mountainous bits in Italy, and his father was born in the mountains, and so he always brought him skiing, right? And my dad said one of his only dreams in life has been to go skiing with his kids, because it's what he used to do with his dad, right? And so obviously I was like, yeah, let's do it, let's go. Irrespective from the fact that I get to go skiing, which is, you know, it's not, guys, we can be honest, it's a bougie thing to say, to be able to say that you're going skiing on holiday in December. It is not a normal thing to do. Yeah, so I went, I don't know how much I want to say. How much can I say? 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 I don't know. Chat, can someone tell me how much I can say? All of it? Okay, I went to a very famous place in Italy. Now, I'm going to tell you, it is incredibly expensive to be able to go skiing there. But I got lucky, which I'll tell you about in a minute. But it is where, it's like where Italian Olympic skiers it's like in that mountain range is where they train, right? So like I was in a very, very nice place. And now, chat, let me tell you about the great thing. I have an older brother. Maybe you know that, maybe you don't. Eugene, thank you for the tier 1. My brother knows a guy whose uncle owns a hotel where we were going. So let me get some Drakes in the chat. We saved an amount of money I will not tell you. It was not that expensive after all. So we were kind of living it up, chat. We were in a really nice place for, you know, not cheap, but like, you know, probably as much as you'd spend on like going to a normal place skiing, right? And I'm gonna tell you the whole story of this trip. Now let me begin it very, 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 you know, lightly, chilly. It was, guys, I woke up, I went to Gatwick Airport, I flew to Italy, and it was all fine. It was all fine, guys. It was all okay. On the first day, I arrived in Italy, and I was like, this is so fun. And I flew into Bergamo Airport. How can I describe it to you? Bergamo is like, it looks like, you know when you see the picture of Milton Keynes from satellite imagery, and it looks like Area 51? It looks like Area 51. It's just cars and motorways and like fucking bullshit. And I arrive in this airport. Now little did I know I'd have a lot of history with this airport. But I arrive in this airport. It is depressing as fuck. It's pitch black outside, and we have to drive 5 hours. 5 to the mountains. And so we get in the car, everyone, and we get to driving. Well, it was 4 hours, and then we had a 1 hour traffic. Oh my god, wait, holy shit, thank you for summing for 6 months in advance. Jesus Christ, thank you. So yeah, I get to this airport, and guys, 3,000 minutes. Open up the schools, man. Seriously. If you think that 5 hours is 3,000 minutes, you need to get back into class. That's for sure. So yeah, we chug along all the way to this place that we were staying at. My hair, bro, I have so much fucking hair. I'm so done, man. I'm actually so done. Look how much fucking hair I have. I can't keep it still for 1 fucking minute. I'm so done with this bullshit. When I filmed the sillymas thank you videos earlier, I was wearing a hat, and I had so much hair at the back of my neck that I looked like I was a girl with a bob wearing a hat. I felt like inverse. I felt like gender dysphoria. I was like, no, I don't want to look like this, man. What the fuck? I'm putting a hat on. Fuck this shit, man. Sorry, I'm gonna have to change the way I'm doing my music. Everyone hold. I'm putting on an Animal Crossing mix instead, because if not, I'm gonna have to keep checking my headphones. Right. Just cut it on stream. You are off your fucking nut if you think I'm getting my hair cut on stream. Molly apparently cuts her own hair. and she was trying to, apparently, she was trying to convince me to fucking let her cut my hair on stream. This is some sort of Molly Mellink psyop. She wants me to fucking agree so she can make me look stupid. I know it, man. Sub goal? Yeah, okay, okay, yeah, sure. Hold on. Kai Cenat sub record. Oh, we're almost there, chat. We only got about 728,099 subs to go. No, I should really change my sub goal though. And maybe 4. Guys, can someone give me something to make my sub goal? Oh, I know. Something we can all agree on, man. Bipartisan MaxGGs sub goal. Let Molly cut your hair? You are fucking insane! No! Anyways, we drive these Unreal, I've just joined. Hello, John A. Does someone have me with the 14 subs? Come on. Oh, tier 1, thank you so much, Ella. We're getting there, chat. But yeah, we drove these 5 hours. Let me tell you, chat. How do I explain this? Do you ever run out of music to listen to? I'd been traveling for 10 hours that day. I ran out of songs that I wanted to hear. It was a complex problem, man. I repeat, the one same artist, dude. I have chat. I have a new Pavlovian response. Every time that I listen to this piano album, I listen to it before I go to sleep. So now when I listen to it, it makes me sleepy. It's so good, man. It's such an easy way to fall asleep. Listen to Bo Burnham, you will never get bored. Picture of Tom from 2021 with a speech bubble. Yeah, so we got to the mountains, right? And it was very, very nice there, chat. It was, I mean, like, I don't know, man. It was fancy. I'm not gonna lie. And we got into where we were staying, and it was like a hotel, but also they had these like little rooms detached from the hotel. And Jude and I were staying in what you may consider to be a cabin, but it wasn't a cabin, it was a room, but it had that kind of vibe, you know, because we were in the mountains. I just joined. Why do you sound like you've smoked 12 packs? It's because I spent my morning today sucking loads of penis, man. So, I've just been sucking straight dick, so my throat hurts, man. That's why. Alright? And not because I'm ill. Okay, that's why. Anyways, we get to this little cabin. Thank you, Rue. Thank you so much. And the first night, chat. Cinema. It was fun. It was calm. We had dinner. It was good, man. It was a good life. I wake up. First day of skiing. And there's a big problem. Now, I'm good at speaking Italian. But I didn't know if this ski teacher would know English. I didn't know. And I met him, And he spoke English. He spoke English. And little did I know, I'm actually a lot better at speaking Italian than I thought. And I basically did all of the lessons in just straight Italian. But, like, it was nice that he spoke English, man. Because, like, whilst we were skiing, he was asking me about Brexit. And I was like, fuck do I know about Brexit? It happened when I was, like, 10. And yeah, so I meet my little, my ski instructor, and he was a goat, man. So, like, Chad, do you ever have those teachers where you're like, dude, like, you know how to teach, man? He knew how to, he was really, really good. And I'd never skied before. Well, I'm of the belief that I have, but it seems like my dad and Jude have forgotten that fact. I kind of knew how it worked. I wasn't good. All I knew was, like, how to get into the skis, really. That's all I remembered. And we spent the first day at what was maybe incorrectly named the baby slope. Made me feel a little bit demeaned, if you will. But it's okay. You know, you gotta start somewhere. And we're there. And the first day, chat, I'm gonna be honest with you, I had no fucking idea what I was doing. And I kept not understanding how you're meant to go faster and slower. And so, imagine my chair is my ski instructor in front of me. I just started going like this into him. Like, over and over. I just started, like, I began to embrace him on these fucking ski slopes. But he was like, it's fine. You're fine. And chat, I had to do something very bad. Maybe not bad for you, but very bad for me. I had to go up a ski lift. Let me tell you, I'm scared of roller coasters, and I'm scared of heights. So, as you can imagine, this is my personal hell. I went up the ski lift, and I was very, 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 very scared. And my ski instructor was asking me about Brexit. And I was like, now I know I don't use this word lightly. I know people misuse it. I was non-verbal. I couldn't say anything, man. I was like looking at the floor like, and, but it's fine. I got to the top in the end. I got to the top and it was okay. And then I whipped out my phone for 1 second and I looked at myself in the camera to see what I looked like. And I realized that guys. I'm literally lethal company. Are you kidding me? I look like lethal company, man. And yeah, so I'm here, first day of the skiing of this skiing trip, and I am absolutely shit and absolutely terrified. And then I get to the top of the ski lift, maybe on my 5th attempt, and my dad was with the ski instructor this time, and I was paired up with Jude, because it's kind of like a random thing who gets on the ski lifts together. And I get off of the ski lift, and my ski instructor says, "So, your dad's been telling me about your job. How many followers do you have?" And then my dad, trying to be funny, goes, "Oh, you know, 4 or 5, you know." And he kind of believed it. He kind of believed that I had 5 followers. And so I went, in the least braggy way possible. I fucking hate saying this. I went, 100,000. And he went, "Oh." And I was like, ah! Fuck my fucking life! I fucking hate saying that, man. I hate saying 100,000. Sounds so fucking annoying. I'm so fucking annoying. Oh, just shut up, man. You do a nothing job. Anyways, We get done skiing the first day, and I was what you would call bad. I was bad, but don't worry, because there's 2 more days. There's 2 more. And the next day, we begin our lesson, and the guy teaches me how to stand on the skis correctly, which is something that I feel like he missed in the first lesson. That's okay, because now I know. And chat, I don't want to say, I began to get the hang of it a little bit. I did. I kind of got good at skiing. Kind of. Also, the day we're talking about right now is Christmas. I forgot to mention that. Did anyone else feel like fucking Christmas didn't happen this year? Maybe it was because I wasn't home. But I don't know, man. I couldn't... Like, the ski instructor was like, he told me Merry Christmas, and I was like, oh, what? It was a blur. It was a movie, man. It was a movie. It was a MaxGGs Twitch stream. Calamity, thank you for the sub. I don't know if I thanked that, but thank you. And, yeah. So, second day of my ski lessons. I'm starting to get quite good. And actually, I'm starting to get a little bit, like, I was kind of like getting the technique down a little bit, you know? I was like, oh, I'm not so bad at this. And then, third day comes, chat. Guess what the ski instructor says to me? He says, you and Jude have exceeded my expectations. People don't usually do this on their third day, but I'm gonna get you to ski the intermediate slope. Oh my god! Like, I know that it's probably there's children that are 5 years old on this slope that have been nepotized into skiing, but like, this one is the one that people ski. Like, they actually are skiing this one. I get on the ski lift. Oh my fucking god, it is so fast and so high, and the guy was trying to talk to me, and I'd already gotten used to the other one, and I was like, because instead of being 10 meters off the ground, we were like 100 meters off the ground, and going 3 times faster than we were before. Anyways, do the ski slope the first time. There was some ice, so I slipped, but it wasn't my fault. It was fine. I do it the second time, and it was also fine. I do it the third time, and this is where the problems begin. I was by myself. I didn't have anyone to follow in this descent down this mountain. I didn't know the slope very well. I didn't know where it was going. Went the wrong way? Worse. Because I didn't know the slope, I didn't know when it would be the right time to give myself some time to slow down. So I did, like, fucking, I don't know, Matt. It felt so fast in the moment. I was definitely the person that was going in the top 5 fastest in the entire slope. I'm going down this mountain. This sounds like a lie, yeah? It sounds like a lie. But all my ski instructor kept reminding me is that I was the person that controlled the skis. And so as I'm going down this fucking straight, yeah, I'm completely true, out loud going, I'm in control, I'm in control, I'm in control, I'm in control. And after maybe 20 seconds of barreling down the mountain, I was like, I'm in control, I'm in control, I'm in control. And I finally decided to risk, like, saving myself, and I flung myself forwards, and I came to a very nice close at the end of the thing. No falling, fast cinema. Genuinely. It was the most terrifying thing that has ever happened to me in my entire life. Genuinely, I think. When I you could ski from the intermediate into like the children's one. I skied into the children's one and I had to stand there for like 2 minutes because I was like because I was like, oh my god, what the fuck just happened to me, man? And then after having done the intermediate slope quite a few times, I decided to go back on the children's one just to like kind of go fast and have fun, you know, because I knew that slope quite well. I go down the first time and I'm going fast, man, going through all the children that don't know how to ski, and then I stop. I swerved into the bit where there's the ski lift, and one of the Italian ski teachers stops me and goes, "You're really good at skiing." And I was like, "Thanks." And he goes, "Would you like, can you lend me a hand? Can you take one of the kids from the ski school up to the top of the slope?" And I was like, "Yeah." Oh my god. And so I went up with this her name was Amelia. She was 6 and she was from Beijing, and I went up there and I helped her down and up from the ski lift, and then I realized that this is kind of gonna become my job. So Ali, thank you so much for the sub, and Luke as well. Thank you guys. So every time that I like shredded down this slope much faster than I was supposed to, I would meet one of the instructors and take one of the kids up to the top of the slope. And like, dude, let me tell you, man, like, I don't know, there's like a real charm to asking kids on Boxing Day what Santa Claus brought them. And like, I was going up with like these 5, 6, 7-year-olds, and I'd be like, what did Santa Claus bring you? And then they'd be like, oh my god, guess what? And I'd be like, what? And they'd be like, he got me the Lego with the bike. And I'd be like, no way. I had no fucking idea what the hell he was talking about, man. I don't know the Lego with the bike. Yeah, I brought quite a lot of kids up this ski slope. Some of them were like really quiet. Some of them were really talkative. Some of them didn't speak Italian. Some of them didn't speak English. I did meet some of them that were like, you know, okay, how do I describe this? Chat, you know when you're having a conversation with someone, you give your input, and then they give theirs, and then they ask you a question, and then you ask a question, and you're kind of like playing ping pong with topics? Children don't understand that. They don't know that you're meant to do that. They can't, you just ask them questions, and they go, yep. And I was talking to one of them, and I realized, oh my fucking god, this kid knows how to hold a conversation really well. Her name was Olivia, and she was from Rotterdam. And I was like, no way! I went to Rotterdam this year! And I didn't tell her that I thought the city was kind of shit. And I was like, I really like the metro system there. And she was so excited that I spoke English. And she was like, no way! And yeah, so I brought loads of these kids up. And one of them that really stood out to me, his name, I think, was Pete. And he was like fucking hyperactive, like insane, man. And I sat down with on the ski lift, and it was always my job to pull down the safety bar. And he looked at me. He didn't prompt me. He goes, "Adesso lo faccio io," which means now I'm gonna do it. And he grabbed the fucking ski lift thing. I didn't even know what was happening. He slammed it down. I'm not even joking. The worst pain I felt this entire week. He slammed it into the bone of my leg. I went, ah! And then I was like, no, I can't let the kid know that he's fucking injured me. So I was like, oh, so what's your name? What did Santa Claus bring you? And I was in so much fucking pain. And yeah, that happened. And the only other one that I remember is that I went up with this like 4-year-old, and when you get to the top of the ski lift, you have to like kind of jump, you have to like step off. And I realized that he was too short, even when the ski lift swang forwards, to like have his knees touching in the corner of the seat and then be able to stand down. But I didn't know that was going to happen. So every time I like kind of ushered them in with like an arm over their shoulder, when he went, I was like, oh, he can't stand. And I had 3 seconds to make a decision. What did I do? I grabbed him very gently from the hood of his jacket, and I lifted him in the air with, mind you, I've got skis on my feet and fucking sticks in both my hands. I lifted him from his hood and like placed him on the floor. Poor kid, man, probably had no fucking idea what was going on. But yeah, I met a lot of interesting people on this ski lift. And let me tell you about the most interesting one. So, it was one of those times where I got the ski lift to myself and Jude had been randomly assigned someone else to go with. I get up to the top of the hill. Or the hill, it was a hill. It wasn't a mountain, it was the baby slope. And Jude goes, I met this 20-year-old guy from Moldova. And he said, and like, we really hit it off because he said that he likes Twitch. And I was like, oh, did he mention anyone? And he was like, oh, he's, he said he really likes Ludwig and The Yard. And so I told him that you also like The Yard. And I was like, that's fine. I do like The Yard. I have listened to it before. The Yard is Ludwig and his 3 mates. It's their podcast. I meet him accidentally at the bottom of the ski slope, and I had no idea how the fuck he knew that I was Jude's twin, because I looked like a Lethal Company character, so it wasn't like I had any identifying features. And he goes, hey man, and I was like, hey, and he goes, you like watching The Yard? And I was like, yeah actually, yeah, I do. And I was like, how do I keep this conversation going? So I said the words, actually, my friend Archie edits The Yard. You might be familiar with my friend Archie MCW. He's a very great editor, and he's The Yard's editor. I know Archie because when I was 15, he was the person we called old in our CS:GO lobbies after playing Bed Wars. And I went, yeah, man. Actually, my friend Archie edits the Yard podcast. I thought that this would like be a sentence that was lost on him. This random, I'm in the Dolomites, hundreds of kilometers away from home. I've met a Moldovan 20-year-old, and he goes, no way! You know Archie? Dude, he's so fucking cool, man! Like, imagine my fucking face. It's like meeting a person on a ski lift, and they say that they are obsessed with Scott posts. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? I get on the ski lift, and I send Archie a fucking voice message. Let's see if I can find it. I sent him the voice message with the caption, your reputation precedes you.
Hi Archie, hopefully you can hear me because I'm wearing a mask. I'm in the Dolomites in Italy, and Jude starts talking to this Moldovan guy, and he goes, dude, I love Ludwig. And then I hadn't spoken to this guy. He walks up to me, I'm wearing a full, you really can't tell who the fuck I am, and he goes, dude, do you watch The Yard? And I was like, yeah, I know The Yard. And I was like, oh, actually, my friend edits The Yard, Archie. And he goes, random bloke, yeah, there's probably 100 people here. He goes, no fucking way, you're friends with Archie? I just wanted to let you know. Okay, bye.
And Archie replied, LMAO, no way. I genuinely don't believe that. What the fuck? As you can tell, the stories that I say on stream are true because I accidentally said the same exact things that I said on stream in that voice note. And yeah, so I met a Yard fan, and if this ever catches up to you, Yard fan from Moldova, there's probably not a lot of you, then, hey. Chat, with that, I finished up my, third day and final day of skiing. Right? But don't worry. Oh, no! I have missed one bit. I did go on the intermediate slope one last time, just before I finished skiing, because we wanted to go to the restaurant that was, like, at the top of it. And my dad is not a ski teacher, and actually he hasn't skied in 10 fucking years. And he thinks that it's time to give Jude and I a skiing lesson on the intermediate slope, the one that I essentially had a panic attack after accidentally going too fast down. Now, my dad didn't announce to us the times when he wanted us to stop with him on the slope. And here, let me paint you something. Let me paint you something, actually. I'm going down this straight, right? And my dad does this kind of motion and then stops here. I'm following, doing this kind of motion, and I realize I can't stop because you'd stop too soon. This is a descent next to the piste. And in a split-second decision, I decide that I'm either going to hit my dad going probably 25 miles an hour and literally, like, rugby tackle him, or it's time that I take the hit and go off the piste. Guys, when I tell you, I think I'm a brave soul, man. I'm going down this fucking, I'm like that. My dad stops. I'm like, oh my god, what the fuck do I do? I literally was like, I need to save my dad's life. I dived like this off of the fucking slope. Dude, 5 meters of snow I fall into. I like wake up, I get up, I'm like, I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Anyways, I saved my dad's life. Let's get some Drakes in the chat for that one. So yeah. And now skiing is done. And what an absolute hero. I know. And we decide that we are going to go to dinner. But before dinner, it was time to take a little rest. Because we skied like 6 hours a day, all 3 days. It's pretty physically intensive, man. I go to sleep to like have a nap in between finishing skiing and going to this dinner. I wake up. And how do I explain this? Every important muscle in my body stung so fucking badly. They didn't tell you that when you do exercise so intensely, with all of your body needs to be part of it, everything hurts. I wake up, every muscle in my back hurts. Actually, when I just went like that, I can still feel the muscles below my shoulder blade are still sore. Every muscle in my abdomen, every muscle in my knee, every muscle in my thigh, all of my knuckles, every muscle in my arm, the muscles in my neck. I couldn't feel, I couldn't stand up. And then I also had a fucking horrible sore throat. And I was like, okay, nice, man, nice. And my dad's like, so, come to have a drink with us us being my ski instructor and my dad, he wants to meet you guys, you know, off of the without the mask and shit. And I genuinely thought about calling my dad on Boxing Day and going, Dad, I don't want to go out. I'm going to sleep now. I can't do it. But I got forced into going a little bit. And we you know, I meet my ski instructor, very cool guy, man, such a chill guy. And then we go to dinner. And there is a table next to me of Gen Z Australians, a little couple. And how do I explain this to you? You know when people describe things as like, yesterday was a movie? And imagine I'm in a relatively fancy hotel restaurant in a very nice place. And the Australian couple sat on the table next to me is describing memories from their life as, nah, when that happened, that was such a meme. And they described many of their nah, that was a meme, bro. That was such a meme. And I was, like, buckling on my chair, like, trying not to laugh. I was like, what the fuck is going on, man? And nah, that was such a meme. Oh, my God. And I was like, oh, dude, please save me. This is fucking, what the hell is going on? And yeah, I had many interesting interactions during all of those dinners that I had. Chat, what's that fucking there was like, what the fuck is it called, man? Dude, what the fuck is it called? Chat, what's the name of that movie where it's got like the two twins in the hotel? The horror movie. They're like dressed the same. The Shining. Yeah, I thought that Google was lying to me, so I thought I'd ask you. Guys. Family sat next to me. Their two kids are dressed in blue and black checkerboard vests with checkerboard jeans. And my dad, completely unprompted in the middle of our relatively silent dinner, goes, Max. And I was like, what? And he goes, look at those two kids over there. I feel like I'm in The Shining. And I turned to bro, like, I know that I shouldn't say this because they're real people. The two most terrifying children I've ever seen in my life, man. They were so fucking scary. And they were dressed the same. And they were like... They, like, looked like they... It was so scary, man. Oh, my God. Anyways. Finish up my, my dinner. And we thanked the owner of the hotel because he gave us a fucking crazy discount. And then... This is where the bullshit starts, chat. This is where the bad things begin to happen. I've closed my thing back, so hold on. There we go. I go to sleep on the final night of being in the mountains. I went to bed at probably 11 p.m. because I had to wake up at 7:30. I wake up, I get my stuff ready, I go for breakfast, I come back to the hotel, and we begin our drive back to Bergamo Airport. It's 4 hours this time instead of 5, and the first problem is, I have the impossible task of sitting in the front seat next to my dad and being on aux for 4 hours. I'm on aux for 4 hours. My dad is from a different world to me, and I'm trying to please him whilst he's driving with music. You know, I'm trying to play, you know, something nice for him. Let's just say I did mental gymnastics to understand what he wanted to hear, And in the end, I got so bored, I just played whatever the fuck I wanted. My dad was bumping JPEG Mafia 3 hours into our car journey, man. Oh man, fucking hell, my throat hurts. We drive. We get to this fucking airport. Now, need I remind you that we are in the Milton Keynes of Italy? This is a shit airport. It is so shit, man. And we get in. My flight is in 3 hours. We were early in this airport. We were early. So, I sat around and I waited. And you need to know a little thing about this journey, chat, is that I came to Italy with just a backpack, but I also left with a suitcase, like a hand luggage suitcase, because I had brought back some clothes that my dad wanted to give me, that were from my older brother. Actually, my older brother, I don't know how, because he's 30, but he seems to have outgrown these white corduroy jeans. So thank you to my brother who's given me white corduroy jeans. Very cute. Thank you so much. I like them. And so I had a little hand luggage that I spent £40 to buy. 40. So I was there with my hand luggage and my backpack in this airport for 3 hours. First thing, why is this airport decorated with what you could only describe as red barcodes on all of the walls? And I have to be here for 3 hours. And so I'm sat in this fucking gate, just waiting, you know? And I watched like 1 hour of Northern Lion highlights, and I actually looked like an insane person. I was like laughing so hard I couldn't breathe in a completely quiet gate with like 4 people. I was like, and I was like, oh my, I'm actually a fucking insane person. That's what. And then I realized I finished up the highlights to watch, and then I deployed my newest ability. I no longer need stimulation from my phone. As long as I'm listening to music, I'm fine. Which means that I can just sit around for a long time now. I don't know when this happened to me, but I can just do it. So like in the car journey, I went quiet for 2 hours after queuing songs. And my dad, after 2 hours, said, "Max, what possibly could you be thinking about?" And my response was, "I'm just listening to the lyrics," because it's true. And so I sat for 2 hours in this airport just listening to what I was listening to, which sounds weird, but I was just like trying to focus on what they were saying. And you know, 3 hours, imagine 3 hours, yeah? 3 hours have passed. So I'm on to my 8th hour of traveling, or 7th hour of traveling. And our flight finally boards. And Jude and I are at the front because we are so tired of fucking sitting that we've decided to stand up. We are the first people to get checked in. The woman looks at me and says, "Are you sure that bag can fit inside of the container? Have you paid for it?" And I said, "Yeah." Now, I don't want to put all the blame on my dad. But when I showed my dad the receipt of what I had bought, he told me it was fine to take on the plane. I am not somebody who steps out of line and talks back to people that are trying to boss me around. I look at this EasyJet worker and I said, I paid for this bag. And I opened Gmail and I zoomed into my receipt. And I was like, look, like I paid for this. You are not billing me to buy another bag. And she fucking owns me in Italian. It pissed me off, but she didn't own me. She said, sir, you've bought a hold bag, but you are looking for a cabin bag. That will be £50 right now, or you will not take this bag to England. And I was like, okay. Fine. Like, I was thank you so much for the gifted sub. And B, thank you so much. And thank you for the gifted sub. And Laid Back Ginger, thank you so much. Holy fuck, thank you guys so much. Thank you. Yeah, so she gets me to like write down the confirmation that this is my bag. She almost didn't even notice it, which was annoying. And low-key on you for not checking the bag during those 3 hours. You are stupid! You are fucking stupid! I paid for what I thought was a fucking cabin bag, and I'd already gone past the fucking thing. Even if I wanted to, I wouldn't be able to check it in. Even 2 hours and 50 minutes into my stay, I wouldn't be fucking able to fucking buy it. Anyways, I've taken one of the buttons off of my mouse. Hold on. Thank God it's not a bad thing because they're detachable, but when I slammed my mouse, it came off for a second, so hold on. Alright, my mouse is so back. Anyways. Yeah, so she made me pay £50. I put down my Apple Pay. Denied. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I realized it's because I can't make international purchases without telling my bank first. It's just a security thing. And so I went, oh, okay. And then I was like, Jude, what can we do about this? Jude was like, and this sounds like an ad, but Jude was like, don't worry, Max, I've got a Revolut card. I know it sounds like an ad, but it's not. And so we, Jude opens up her Revolut wallet. The card is not installed on Apple Pay on Jude's phone. And I was like, okay. So we spend 20 minutes doing the ID confirmation, and then Jude sends £50 to the Revolut card, and then we pay it. We pay the fee, okay? We pay the £50 fee after 3 hours of waiting, okay? And then we spend 20 minutes waiting to board, and then we board the flight. And I'm going to take all of my overlays off when I tell you the next bit of this story. We sit down in the plane. The plane is beginning to get ready to be able to leave. I've just spent 3 hours in the airport and spent £50 on a bag I shouldn't have spent money on. And they go over the announcements and they tell us that our flight is being delayed on the runway for 3 hours. It takes less than 3 hours to get from Milan to Brighton. My flight's been delayed by 3 hours. Okay? I'm like, that's annoying, but fine. And then the guy sitting next to me in the plane, and I know this doesn't sound true, but it is, and it definitely didn't help with the fact that I thought I was gonna die. He says, if only we could haven't spoken to him. If only we could hijack the plane, If we were terrorists, they definitely would let us land in Gatwick. What? And then he says, if we get enough civilian phones, you know, we can make it look like we've got a bomb strapped to us. I still have 2.5 hours, 2 hours and 50 minutes left of my delay, yeah. I think to myself, what the fuck are you talking about? Genuinely. Like, okay, like this guy's making terroristic threats on my flight. And then, the guy, the EasyJet guy, like the pilot or whatever, goes over the intercom and says, I know this is unfortunate, but do any of you speak English and Italian? No one on our crew speaks Italian. We need to get the message to the Italian passengers. And I know what you're thinking. You think that I went in front of 250 Italians and told them that our flight's been delayed. I didn't do that for one reason. Because I didn't know how to say air traffic control tower. Which, you can understand, is something I've never said in my entire fucking life. So I couldn't tell them. So we waited for somebody to step up, and somebody steps up, and then all of the Italians make very Italian groans. They go, ugh. And I'm like, okay. And then I decide that I kind of want to try and fall asleep with the guy that just made a terrorist threat sat next to me. And so I did exactly what I thought I would do. Exactly what I thought would make me fall asleep. Which is, I sat up and I put my fleece onto my bag and I hugged my bag whilst listening to this piano album. I woke up 30 minutes later with a migraine that was so bad that, like, when I opened my eyes, I like became disorientated. I was like, oh my fucking god. And then I turned to my fucking right. Mind you, I've been traveling for 10 hours by this point. And there's a guy that made a fucking terrorist threat sat next to me. And I look up. Why are Italians so fucking obsessed with standing on the plane? Why? Why are you all standing? There is no fucking reason to. Just sit down. We're not going anywhere, so sit down. And then we try to, after 3 hours, chat, we try to begin to get going. And these fucking idiots don't sit down, man. We spend 10 minutes trying to get people to fucking sit down in the cabin. After 3 hours of waiting, which takes my... Don't be mean to Italians. We gave you pizza. Layla, you fucking... Dude, do you even know who you're talking to? There was a fucking terroristic threat on my flight, and I lived in Italy for 11 years. I'm sorry to the people I've shouted at today. I didn't mean it, okay? The flight begins to get going. We're almost taking off. And I wrote this in my notes to show you all. Well, I didn't write it to show you all. I actually wrote it because I meant it. But I can show you it now. If I die on this flight and you find this phone, just know that I would have found it really funny that if we nosedived into the ground in Bergamo Airport and died after waiting all this time for this stupid bullshit. I would have found it funny, man. What a sad ending to a shit day. And then, like, I can't even believe this is not the fucking end of this shit. We get into the air, all fine, man. 2 hours pass, I slept, I watched some downloaded YouTube videos, blah, 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 blah. We're descending into Gatwick. The reason I didn't tell you that our flight had been delayed is because in England, there was such bad fog yesterday. And also, one of the people that worked in air traffic control in Gatwick had fallen ill. Okay. Yeah. Whatever, there's a bit of fog. Bro, I genuinely thought I was in, like, I thought I was gonna die, man. I looked outside, I couldn't see anything. It was also pitch black outside. I couldn't see anything. I didn't know when we were landing until I could literally see it 1 meter from the ground. I genuinely thought we were gonna die in a crash landing in Gatwick Airport. I was like, this is so embarrassing. We land into Gatwick Airport. We're fine, though it was a bit of a scary landing. Jude and I run to Gatwick South. Well, we get on the tube kind of thing, and then we run through Gatwick South Terminal. We get on the first train home to Brighton. I'm about to say a sentence that after the bag, the delay, the fog, the terrorism, the light dying, you will not expect. I get onto the train, and in the second carriage, there is a person who is completely naked. And so, Jude and I's train gets delayed because of a police escort. I didn't see the naked person. Now let me describe to you what Jude said to me. Jude said, and I quote, "I'm glad you didn't see her because it scarred me. She had the landing strip going on." Now, if you don't know what that means, don't worry. But as you know, they were naked. Okay, you know that they were naked. This fucking light died, man. I don't really have any way to light myself. Maybe this. So there is a naked person on my flight. Not on my flight. On my train. There's a pseudo-terrorist on my flight. I haven't even gotten home yet. I get home, finally, to Brighton. It only took me 13.5 hours. And I get home, it was like the most streamlined version. It would have taken me at most 7. I get into my apartment. I put my bags down. And I realize, holy fucking shit. My apartment is fucking freezing. And my roommate might as well be dead. I haven't seen her in half a month. And I sat alone after experiencing naked people, terrorism, 6 fucking hours of waiting in the worst airport ever. I sat alone eating pasta. It was so fucking sad, man. And really, when the guy started making the terrorist fucking shit, I really thought it was over. I really did. But yeah. That's my trip to Italy, everyone. What do you think? Sounds like a blast. Yeah, guys, thank you. Where is Molly? I'm so sorry, Ultimate Sigma 2010. I know you're only 14, so you don't want to hear this. She died. She died. She's dead, so, yeah. Because due to the fog? No, she got hit by a car. Yeah. Would trade it for any day rather than being stuck watching Jack Manifold. Do you know who you're watching? This is not Jack Manifold. This is not... I'm not him. So yeah, guys. Has anyone sat next to you on a flight ever made a terroristic threat? Type 1 in chat. Well, I'm glad that you guys haven't. But I did. And then I got home after 13 hours of traveling, and I decided to be a stupid idiot and rush myself to the pub to see Scott Post. And so I went out for like an hour and I saw Scott Post. And don't worry, guys, I even saw Molly today. Because she came home just before I started streaming. She's probably not here. Let me check. Sorry, I've just opened my phone to my notes to myself. If I die and you find this phone, just know I would have found it really funny if we nosedived into the ground and died after waiting all this time for this bullshit. No, she's not here. But she's around. So yeah. Guys, all is back to normal. And let's get some Drakes in chat. I didn't die in a terroristic attack in the worst airport ever. And to be honest, I'm gonna say something. They're charging the wrong fucking people in America for terrorism, man. Luigi Mangione, he's a good Italian, man. He's a good vigilante. And they should have charged this fucking guy next to me for being a terrorist instead. What the fuck? Anyways, I spoke to my dad about Luigi Mangione. He had no idea who I was talking about. I was like, dude, this is literally the most famous Italian person in the world. But yeah. You're gonna get cancelled. You know what? I'm gonna say it. I think we should kill bad people sometimes. Yeah, sorry. Sorry, guys. And also, if you think about it, now this is a little bit of an opinion here. If you're a terrorist, you're inflicting pain upon the public. He killed a guy who denies 33% of insurance healthcare plans in America. Which one of them is killing the public? That's my question, man. That's my question. You're gonna get killed? I'm gonna get killed by someone and he's gonna be so fucking hot, man. Oh, Luigi just fucking killed me already. Whatever, man. I don't care. But yeah, guys, back to streaming now. Aren't we all happy? Now I got a tweet to show you, chat. You're right, he's fine as fuck. I know. Hello, Darapchu. Please look away whilst I make this joke. John A looks like inbred, handsome fella. That's all, everyone. I saw you tweet it and delete it. Well, the reason I deleted it first time was because I was on the wrong account. Second time is because I realized that handsome fella follows me, and I don't want him to get the wrong impression of the joke. I didn't want him to think maybe he was the butt of the joke. He actually completely wasn't. It's because he's handsome. It's just that. Would you rather spend this 16 hours again or watch edits of your friends for 3? Can I just kill myself already, man? He follows you? Dude, some awesome people follow me, okay? Let me show you an awesome person that follows me. So stupid. No, is there anyone that I actually think is super cool that follows me? Let's see, man. Nah, I hate you all. Oh yeah, wait, that's actually true. This is where I open Jacksepticeye's Twitter account. I find that he's unfollowed me. Nah, that's oomph. Wait, Chad, I thought about replying to this earlier, but I didn't think... I felt like I was bad to do it, having not streamed for 5 days. But just know that I was thinking about you guys today, man. And if I'd been consistently streaming, I would have replied to this tweet. I had the reply already written. This is your sign to show appreciation to your favorite streamer or your community for a great year. I was ready to just reply no. But I didn't want you guys to get the wrong impression. I know I haven't been live in a little bit, so I didn't want you guys to get the wrong impression. But yeah, chat, yo. What else do I have to say? Okay. My stream notes today are EasyJet bag bullshit. Flight delayed 3 hours. Translator in flight. Why does everyone love standing? John A. inbred handsome fella. I was prepared for this one, man. Oh my god. Wait, actually something real, chat. Wait, I'm about to get real. Maybe let me find the real song. Maybe like this one. Chat, something I realized yesterday. I was walking back to my apartment from the train station after doing 13 hours of traveling, and I don't know, man. It was just like so weird. I realized whilst I was walking from the train station that I was walking to my own apartment that I pay for, doing something that I love. I make money even if I don't work, which is crazy. And I don't know, I just like, whilst I was walking around in Brighton, I just thought to myself like, holy shit, man, like this is all so real, and I live exactly where I wanted to be, doing exactly what I want. I'm free every day to do as I wish, man. I don't know. It was just very nice. So thanks, guys. Thank you. It's cool. It's cool that I live here. It's cool that I live and I pay for all of my stuff myself, and I'm self-sufficient, and you know, all that stuff. So thank you. Like derealization? No. Realization. Cinema. There you go, guys. Solved. But yeah, thank you guys so much, man. And I was watching. Do any of you know Jacob Collier? I was watching an interview of his. I watched about 1 hour and a half of 2.5 hours because I couldn't fucking do it anymore. No, he's like a piano. He's like a musical prodigy, right? And he's kind of like the GOAT. And he was talking about how he when he was younger, people always used to want to sign him into the music industry, but he didn't understand it because all he did was make things because he loved he loved to do it. And I was like, that really resonated with me, and I just wanted to let you guys know that I don't ever stream to make money or anything. I just stream when I want because I really like it, and I miss streaming so much when I was gone. Yeah, I don't know. I was like, damn, like I really love this shit. And that's why, yeah, that's why, I don't know, I just like it. So thanks, guys. Thanks for watching. Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't freaking know, but it was just nice. It was just nice to think about how there's a lot of people in this world that do bad things and get good results, and I think I do a kind of a good thing, and I get a good result out of it. So I'm pleased, man. You're the only streamer I watch because you are the GOAT. I'm now going to look up your name in Turbo's chat and see if you are a piece of lying scum or not. Ooh! Oh! Well, you actually haven't watched him in 8 months? Yeah. Thanks for watching. My ass thought this message said MaxGGs, Tom and Jerry are all live. Dude, you are 4 years old. Get off of Twitch and go back to the TV. But yeah, I don't know. I've just been, I was sat on the flight and I realized that I did so much, I've done so much recently. And especially Sillymas was bigger and better and more rewarding than I ever thought it could be. And it just made me really happy. And I hope to continue doing this for a long, long time, man. And yeah, chat, I'm going to go now because I'm hungry. But thank you guys so much for hanging out. It's been very fun. And I'm sorry that my light died in the middle of the stream. How embarrassing. But yeah, I'll be back tomorrow, chat. And the next day. And the day after. Yeah, I'll be live quite a bit. Thank you so much for all the subs today, by the way. Holy fuck, man. Thank you. Seriously. Means so much to me, man. Especially after a little break. But yeah, chat, we'll be live a lot in the next few days. We'll be doing a lot of shit. And I'm going to raid... I actually love Johnny. Johnny thinks the word census is the same word as consensus. Dude, man. He's so dumb. I'm gonna raid Johnny. Thank you so much for hanging out, chat. I'm gonna go now. And, yeah. My merch is available for 3 more days. I'm doing all the thank you videos for them right now. So if you leave me a little message at the checkout, I can leave you a nice little thank you. Chat, thank you so much for all the subs today. Again, thank you so much. Look at that fucking monthly sub leaderboard that just changed. Thank you guys so much. Hopefully my throat is a little bit better for tomorrow's stream. And yeah, I've had great fun streaming today. And I hope you like the story time. And I'll see you tomorrow, right? Bye-bye!